Juggalos in recovery. Juggalos in recovery.
Tonight we're doing It's All Over, and the concept is embracing the inevitable. So, in the song It's All Over, we're confronted with a vivid portrayal of a post apocalyptic world or an apocalyptic world, something where everything's coming to an end. While this may seem like a terrifying prospect, the song kind of serves as a powerful metaphor for the broader concept of accepting the idea of things ending in our lives. Just as the world in the song is faced with its ultimate demise, we too must confront the reality that everything in our lives has an end. In this lesson, we're going to talk about exploring the importance of accepting that things end. So, the first part we're going to talk about is the impermanence of life. The song's portrayal of the world in chaos, ravaged by natural disasters and human conflicts, serves as a reminder of the impermanence of our existence or existence in general. Just as the characters in the song are compelled to confront their impending demise of their society, we in our own lives must confront the inescapable truth that nothing endures indefinitely. Whether it be our lives, relationships, experience, all things have a finite lifespan, meaning that that shit has a time limit. It's not perfect, it's not forever. Acknowledging this impermanence allows us to navigate our lives with a deeper understanding of the transitory nature of existence, encouraging us to cherish the moments we have and find meaning in the face of this inevitable change. In the real world, this recognition of impermanence carries real implications for our daily lives. When we acknowledge that nothing lasts forever, we become more aware of the value of time and the importance of seizing opportunities as they arise. In relationships, understanding the finite duration of connections can inspire us to nurture them with care and appreciation. It also encourages us to resolve conflicts and mend bonds promptly, recognizing that time may not always be on our side. So, the other part we're going to talk about is the fear of endings. So, the song's lyrics also kind of touch on the idea of fear and chaos that also accompany the realization that something is ending. People in the song react in various ways to their impending doom, with some resorting to despair and even suicide. This mirrors the human tendency to resist endings, often fearing the unknown and clinging to what is familiar. However, as the song suggests, acceptance of the end can lead to a sense of peace in our own lives when we confront the fear of endings and learn to accept them. We can find solace in the knowledge that endings are an inherent part of our own experience. Despite the bleakness of the song's narrative, there is a sense of closure in the lyrics. Characters, in their own unique ways, find resolution in the face of the end. This closure, although born of dire circumstances, underscores the importance of closure in our own lives. Endings can provide us with the opportunity for reflection, growth, and transformation. Just as the characters in the song find a form of closure in their final moments, we too can find meaning and purpose in the closure that endings bring. While the song's lyrics focus on the end of the world, they also indirectly emphasize the cyclical nature of life. In the chaos of the destruction, there is also an implicit acknowledgement that eventually something new will emerge. In our own lives, endings often pave the way for new beginnings. When we accept the idea of things ending, we open ourselves to the possibility of fresh starts, personal growth, and new adventures. So now that we've talked about the song and the themes that are so important, uh, we're going to open it up with room, see if you've got any stories that kind of relate. Anything about coping with endings, the value of closure in your own life, or something about embracing new beginnings. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and open it up and see who has what to say.
I'm ready.
All right, let's hear it, Concrete.
Just a weird coincidence, like just sometimes the meeting subject matter of the timing and shit. Because I'm working on a. I just started like I just decided and got the ball rolling on like a Halloween project with a couple of friends of mine, like a just a short little like Halloween EP, and the story matter just kind of wrote itself, but like it's about an abortion clinic, and it has a pumpkin patch in the back of it. And the weird thing is, it's about that actually, because we take the remains and we put them in the dirt, and the pumpkins to fertilize the pumpkins, and then the pumpkins are like possessed by the unborn, and it's pretty fucked up and twisted, but it's kind of the same thing. And I was having to explain it to my friend. It's like when something dies, it fertilizes the earth, and something beautiful comes out of it. Uh, that's really a little crazy, but I feel comfortable sharing that here.
Oh, yeah, no, I
But
love that.
I love it. But there's that, and I've always had a hard time accepting things changing, like relationships ending, and I sometimes avoid seeking relationships because I'm still worried I'm going to react like I did when I was loaded. Like, but actually, I'm recently remembering a recent time where I, there's been a couple times where I've demonstrated that I've grown a lot too. Like I remember reaching the point where I just kind of realized I don't need to be hanging out with this person anymore. It's not doing me any good, and like I walked away easily. Um, for a beautiful new beginning, and I just have a hard time accepting that. Like, if I lost his job, like I would try to look at it as a new beginning. Like, there's going to be things I'm going to get out of it. Just to, because I'm clean, I can just do so. I can find another job pretty quick, or whatever. Might even free up my time to do some things that I've always wanted to do, like not get barked at. And, just accepting the fact that this is, yeah, also accepting the fact that my days of using are over.
Mm-hmm.
It was a new beginning and something I was terrified of, hence the first couple of relapses. And I always just try and tell people, if you just stick around, you'll be surprised where you are a few years from now.
Yeah,
Just stick
and that
around no matter what. It's scary. It's scary, the emotions you feel are bad. Like, I went through a long stints of depression, and I don't know, I'm just happier than I've ever been. But I'm going to let somebody else share now.
All right. Thanks so much for sharing, Concrete. Like that's the one thing that is always a constant, is that no matter what, everything ends at some point. And how you choose to react to an ending, how you choose to move forward from an ending, really kind of dictates how you're going to react to almost every situation in your life that is negative. If you view something ending as the absolute worst thing ever, the way that you're going to react to conflict, you're going to react poorly to it because you're looking at it as nowhere to go. So with that, let's hear anybody else have any stories about coping with an ending, or how an ending has affected your life and how you move forward from it. All right. Anybody got anything? All right. Well, with that, I'm going to end the recording and we can get to bullshitting.